Music's got my heart rate up. So yeah, we'll be continuing and finishing this game. I just automatically started the heart rate sensor from the beginning because there was a little bit of an overflow of bits from last stream, and I was only going to set it to 1,000 for the stream because we only have a few hours left to this game, so I figured whatever, I'll just leave it on. Not that this game ever gets my heart rate up outside of waggle. Anyway, let's begin. This is where we left off. Hopefully the game audio is not too loud. Turn it down just a tad. So this was right after the crazy boss battle. Just make sure I remember these controls. See if I can find a healing spot. So yeah, this guy's looking for his brother that went missing a few days ago while climbing this mountain. And some shit's been going down with supernatural ghosts and whatnot. Pretty much the story so far. Green Influenza, thank you, Green Influenza. You're getting super close to 30 months. Thank you very much for the 29. How is this game? It's actually really good. It's way better than I was expecting it to be. If you played it for about 30 minutes, that probably means that you got bored in the beginning town, because the game does start off like very slow. The whole game itself is pretty slowly paced, but I think the settings and the sound design and the atmosphere really make it worth playing. This is about 5 hours into the game. Hello, Moody. I mean, it's not perfect. The story is kind of like whatever. The cutscenes are not that interesting. The way I'd recommend that you actually play this if you find it hard to get into in the beginning is don't read all the books and journals and stuff that you find, and just play through the game without reading anything, and I think that helps the pacing a lot. And you get enough of the story from cutscenes that you're not going to be clueless. It's just that I think the books and journals that you find constantly really slow the pace down even more. You don't really need them. Getting back into the waggle. So this weapon will one-shot them if I can pull off specific motions. So first I have to grapple, and then I have to, like, reel them in, essentially. Which against these flying enemies is typically worth trying to go for, because they are a pain in the ass to kill with the other weapons.
This be a trap.
This is the first instance where slowdown has been. This game has had a pretty steady frame rate the entire time. Except for right there. This is why I equipped the laser gun, because for close-up encounters, you want to use that instead. And anytime I do a motion-based finisher, I get a little bit of life back. I could just shoot them and kill them, but I don't take the life.
There's obviously something she wants me to do.
Thanks for this.
19 months? Always a pleasure to tune in, Pete. Especially during Horror Month. Doris Spook. Here's to many more months. Hope to see you stream ukulele soon. To all less than 3.
Yeah, I've been really tempted to bust out that ukulele in the Impossible Lair. But right now, horror priorities, you know? But thank you very much for the 19 months. Always appreciate it. Have you finished the new ukulele yet, or are you still taking your time through it? No, can't waggle to go faster. I mean, I'm not really sure how much faster you can go. It's a decently realistic climbing animation. Speed. Well, then again, probably not so realistic in the speed department. What? Oh shit. I'm like, what? Taking damage. Let's hope the checkpoint is kind.
Hey everyone, happy October. Door joy, door psycho, door stein, door cover, door hey.
Hey, thank you, Ultra. Thank you for the almost 1 year. Thank you for the 11 months. From what I've heard, the Switch version might have performance issues. Somebody said they were watching the Switch version on a stream and it was running like garbage, so I don't know if that was the person's stream or the game itself. So you'd probably have to do a little bit of investigating. figure out if it's the game. I bought the PS4 version. Hello, Fester. You enjoyed this game? Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Seems like if people give it a shot and like make it past the beginning,
You're beautiful.
Take amulet to a lover,
tend to
not
enjoy it.
Frank. Paul Ward. Bennett. Killed her. Why?
So his brother is not a good guy, potentially. Oh god. This guy's too close. Shit. That's not the right weapon. I can't take him out with that. Yeah, I'm dead. I don't have a lot of health going into this section. If I want health back, I gotta go all the way back there, and that's not happening. Can't skip these cutscenes. Oh, you can. With the minus button. I mean, the biggest issue that people had with this game was the motion controls with the stuff that I'm doing here, but I don't really have much of an issue for it. Oops. I got to pull back. Nice and easy. I actually like the combat in this game. I find it to be pretty fun, and one of the biggest complaints was the combat when this game originally came out. And the controls. Hey, thank you, Fester. Welcome back. Thanks for the 2 months. Enjoy the horror emotes. Let's go get some health back. After I beat this game tonight, we're also going to watch the making of documentary, which is like 15-16 minutes long, to kind of look into the process for making this game, which I think is going to be pretty fascinating to watch. Am I supposed to climb here? That's not very apparent. Oh. Wait, is he climbing faster? I don't know if, like, I'm supposed to go a specific way up here. It's a shame this game is so long, though, because this would make a pretty decent speedrun, kind of. The one thing that holds it back is the character movement speed is really slow throughout the entire game. But I think the motion-based combat would make it pretty entertaining. But never going to happen because the game is just far too long. I think the fastest you can probably complete this in a speedrun setting would be something like 6 hours. Now it feels like I'm playing Journey or something at the end of the game.
Steady on, Eric. Mind the wind.
Hurry.
Summit. Almost.
Well, for almost at the summit, this game is definitely not near the end quite yet, so you know there's a lot more to go. Still got a few hours left.
Can't. Cold.
Did I just die? Gotta say, the stockpiling of healing items, though, in the beginning of the game is definitely helping me out right now, because I've been using them quite a lot now.
Sub Zero. Hello to you too, General Lorenzo.
What now? Looks like that's gonna be the next boss. Something tells me I'm not going to be escaping from here peacefully. You know, I can appreciate this game for actually taking realistic movement in a freaking snowstorm at the top of a mountain. Like, this guy is really moving slow, but if you were trying to run in these conditions, it would probably look pretty similar. Murdered with an ice axe. Oh, I'm assuming I'm gonna need to climb over here. Silent Hill 2 for me. 3 was good, but it didn't hold a candle to 2 for me. I didn't really care for some of 3's environments. But we'll see, maybe I'll be the odd one out that likes 4 the most when I get to that. What horror movie do I think I could survive through? Probably something like Halloween or Friday the 13th, because they're so goddamn slow. You just get in a car and freaking drive away, you know what I mean? Or just keep running. You know, I'd probably run out of breath. Oh, we gotta update weapon. Oh shoot, he's got a weapon of his own like mine. Well, this is going to be interesting. Damn. Hopefully that's not a new normal enemy. I think one of the scariest movies to live in would be It Follows, but that's another really easy one. Just get in a goddamn plane and fly to the other side of the world. Move to Japan. I would love to see a sequel to that movie because I love the premise behind it. It's one of my favorites. Hey, thank you very much, Always Wonders. Thanks for the kind words as well.
Proud supporter of your streams. You're one cool dude, Mr. Dorr. Also, I hope your back feels better soon. Dorr, hey.
Yeah, we'll see about the back issue. Feels alright right now. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna skip healing here for the hell of it, because I feel like I may need a lot of healing later in the game. If you've never watched It Follows, you should really watch it, but I encourage you to watch it with friends or family or anybody, because that movie always ends with discussions at the end. Like, it's definitely best to watch it with other people that have not watched it before. It's more enjoyable that way. Another case where he's gonna get healed. And of course, I decided not to heal before a boss fight. Which is fantastic. I need to use this. I'm really not sure how I did this. to lower the shield on this. Huh. Oh, maybe it's an instance where I need him to hit, like the previous boss. This is gonna be quite a fight. Skip this. Lever up. Let's figure out how to deal with these. Okay, so standing behind it doesn't cause him to hit it anymore. Can't lock on. I see no indication of how to drop the shields on these things. Right. Maybe I just shoot the damn shield. I thought I tried that though. It's gonna be annoying. Favorite fast food right now? Probably Shake Shack. If you consider it fast food, considering there's no drive-thru. Think of Shake Shack as like a higher class McDonald's with really good milkshakes. A fancier kind of McDonald's. Also more expensive. Even though McDonald's is pretty pricey these days. I have no idea what's going on in this fight. There's not a lot of Shake Shack locations. Typically, they are only in like big city areas. It's also pretty salty, so if you don't like really salty burgers, you should probably avoid that place. Oh, I see. So the first one is a cutscene, and then after it starts healing again, that's when it gives me the opportunity to destroy these things. No wonder I couldn't figure it out. It's so weird. It's such weird timing. Finally. You live by the original? Is it like a super large location, or is it, like, do they do anything special for the original location? Thought this guy was ready to walk off this cliff. Yeah, what I would recommend, Shake Shack, just get the Shack burger, either a single or a double, with everything that's supposed to come on it. Even if you're not a fan of like lettuce and tomato, because their lettuce is actually like, I don't know how to describe it, it's sort of like sweet in a way, so it helps with the burger. Definitely get an order of the fries. The fries are really good. Some of the best fries around. And then you have to get one of their milkshakes. They offer free triple filtered water there as well, so you don't got to worry about like not having something to drink outside of a milkshake.
Long fall. Everything hurts. Oh, crevasse. This is going to be tricky.
Nice footprint impressions. It's one thing, this game continually surprises you with updates to environments. You think to yourself, how much can they really do with a mountain in the snow? But they keep things pretty varied. How did I know that was coming? Can we reach 100 heart rate? The wee waggle? Yep, we got it. 100 heart rate for physical activity.
Idiot. Of all the foolish... Oh. Stupid. Oh. Get a grip, Eric. That's not gonna help.
I really like the ambient sound in this cave with headphones. Do we like 4 guys? Or 5 guys? Sometimes 5 guys is a little much, sometimes I prefer 3. But no, 5 guys is pretty good.
Walkie-talkie.
It's very unhealthy. I never feel good while eating it.
Is someone out there?
Simmons.
It's also not close to where I live,
My
which is
God.
probably a good thing.
Eric. Simmons.
You've got to be kidding me. Are you lost? I'll talk you in.
It's probably a good thing that I don't live close to a 5 guys, because I'm pretty sure I'd gain like 10 pounds a month. If there was one closer to me. So as it stands right now, I only get 5 guys like maybe a couple times a year. But there's nothing better than carrying out a brown bag that is drenched in French fry grease. You're like, my body's gonna hate me for this. Hurry, if you don't figure this out, it will kill you. Excuse me? Why are they giving me that warning? They've never given me that warning before. I can't figure out if I'm actually supposed to be fighting these things or what, because of that warning they gave me. I'd rather get 5 guys than something like McDonald's or Burger King, though. Because at least I'm enjoying what I'm eating, you know? Come on. I don't know why it gave me that warning about figuring it out. Oh! It was my freaking Wii remote talking to me. So it wasn't like a command, it was the subtitles from my Wii remote. So this game does use the speaker. It makes sense, right? I picked up a walkie-talkie, so... Yeah, you order a small fries at 5 guys, and it's like you pretty much get a giant brown bag of them. Something I'm not seeing. So there's going to be a couple of these. Yeah, it's very normal. I think that's like their company policy. Like if someone buys French fries, I think it's almost like a slap in the face to places like McDonald's. Because the last time I got McDonald's and I got fries from there, the container that was supposed to house the fries was like pretty much half full. So I think that's Five Guys' way of being like, look, this is how we do fries. Yeah, this game pretty much just turned me in this direction. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear my Wii remote talking to me, or not really?
I'm going to talk you out of there. Listen to my voice. Everything will be made capable. They didn't find a way out.
It's audible. I can't really hear it because headphones. That's pretty cool though. I like that games that utilize the Wii remote talking to you try to make sense of it. Wait, stop turning me around. Try to make sense of it because the audio is pretty low quality. They make it sound like it's a radio or a phone, so it doesn't like sound like complete garbage. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to sound like garbage because there's nothing they can do about it.
We're almost there.
Okay, don't hold up. These ones are fast. So it seems like really exaggerated slow movements when I gotta do the overarching motion seems to work best for those.
Careful, careful. Danger ahead.
He told you to be careful.
Wake up. Wake up. Fall asleep, then you're dead.
How does he know he's not dead from that fall anyway?
I must be mad. Gotta get out of here.
Keep going. If you start to feel more, that's bad. Very bad. It means you're shutting down.
Which way am I going?
Don't sit when you're cold. Keep moving no matter how painful. If you sit,
this new enemy pretty fast. That actually works just holding my Wii remote still and rotating around for the aiming, instead of like actually moving my Wii remote. In some instances.
There's a way down. You need to climb down.
Hey, living room. Don't need this. What? I was just here before. I guess it hadn't quite registered that I was done with combat yet.
Last guy inside tight, Eric. He's out here waiting for you. I'm at base camp, waiting for Bennett. I know he's gonna come.
Just jiggle it like this. The jiggle techniques.
Never do it. Come on, Bennett, what's the hold? Sick of waiting for you.
This guy doesn't shut up.
Yeah. Fighting, they're everywhere.
They call them the cold ones.
I'm getting good at this. Don't stop now.
Getting good at this. I've been doing this for the past 6 hours. Of course I'm gonna be good at it.
Eric, get it in your mind. Hot tea with brandy. It's yours, if you make it. You're almost there.
Something I gotta say though, like, despite how simplistic the gameplay remains in this game throughout the entire thing, it never really gets old to me. I think it's pretty fun. I just think the aiming with the Wii remote keeps it fresh. Because it's like actually based on my skill rather than just locking on and shooting like some games would probably do, you know. You actually have to aim skillfully in some cases.
Climber's log. 20,300 feet. Out of the crevasse.
Which is really why I think playing this on PC would be as a service to the game.
Can't see much. Almost to base camp.
Now this is pretty much the thing.
Some answers.
stay-at-home dad. Make sure you start breaking them in early with video games.
That's it. Found the kid. Now get it 5 more up.
Super cozy in here. Damn. I should probably read this one. Or the game's just gonna go to a cutscene.
Waste of time. You whore.
No, I don't need to read it. Or maybe I do. Let's read that one. God, look at all these freaking entries I have yet to read. I'll stop talking. I'm always in amazement and wonder with the raid messages. I'm like, what could he have been playing tonight? I'm not sure. Thank you so much for Sunshine. Welcome, everybody. I can only imagine what game that could be from. I think you reviewed this one, Faizu. What was your consensus on this? I'm actually really enjoying this game. So this is a Wii horror game that takes place on a, you guessed it, mountain. This guy's looking for his brother that went missing 3 years ago hiking this mountain. We've just stumbled upon a base camp. It's also on PC now, but don't play the PC version. It's a very Wagglefest oriented horror game, so you're gonna see me doing things like this quite often. It's essential to defeat enemies, like you're about to see. So it aims with the Wii remote, and you shoot things with a magic ice pick that shoots laser beams, and then you suck the souls out of enemies by doing this stuff that registers about half the time. But I'm gonna be honest, like, I actually think it's kind of fun. I think the motion stuff really adds to this game. It's not a particularly scary game. It's very moody, very atmospheric. Great sound design. Really nice visuals for the time on the Wii. But yeah, thank you again for Sunshine. I always really appreciate the raids. Hopefully you had a good stream tonight. Looks like maybe Kuso Grande or something else perhaps. But yeah, thank you for the follows, by the way, everybody. I am PeteDorr, if you've never been to my channel. You may remember seeing me run a few weird games at GDQ. The games I've ran are in my channel description if you're curious to check that out. I do variety streams. I play a lot of really weird and quirky stuff. I'm typically always playing something different every stream. All on real hardware, no emulation. And this month I'm playing nothing but horror games. Not necessarily all spooky and scary horror games, but anything that can fit into the genre. Wait a minute. I entered there, I came out here. Let's try this way. Wait, a little confused. Let's head back in. I'm getting strange The Thing vibes from this right now. And why does it gotta get janky right now? I've never really had issues with progression in this game. Up until right here. What the heck? Let me go back. I must have missed something. You know, it may actually be. The Thing game was not terrible. Played that one a couple years ago. The Thing game was an amazing concept that, from what I remember, just got a little too repetitive. I think a game about The Thing needs to be a bit more reserved in its combat and encounters, and they just kept throwing enemy after enemy after enemy at you. And it just didn't work after a while. Kind of got a little monotonous. Alright, so there's definitely going to be a key that I'm looking for. I think I just completely turned around by mistake. But this is pretty much combat for the whole game. They do give you a few different weapons that you can get, but I've been settling on this laser weapon because it's pretty darn effective. Come on. Of course. I don't fail the motion often. It's usually decent. But the detection tonight has been a little worse than it has in my previous stream with this. I'm just going to kill him the normal way. This guy's not cooperating. Gee, I wonder if that's the key. The game doesn't make that any more obvious. Jesus. Sometimes you gotta love video games. So yeah, my Wii remote is talking to me because I have a walkie-talkie. Thankfully, this is something that only started towards the end of the game, because unfortunately for streaming purposes, a talking Wii remote is not the best thing for audio. There are melee attacks in this game as well, but they're pretty insignificant even at the beginning of the game. Not really required. Yes, I turned on the closed captions, which I typically do at games that allow it, in case people can't really hear what they're saying. Looks like we got 2 enemies here. Oh god, take care of this guy. Alright, let me move to a better location. My weapon also has to charge, so it's not always ready to fire. I have to do very big, exaggerated movements for these to work, usually. Kind of like a casting a fishing line motion. There we go. Also get a little bit of health back anytime you register one of those. Alright, I'll try and have a good night. This guy's got a whip. I also have a weapon similar to his, but it's mostly only effective against flying enemies. So I will take them down with my laser ice pick. My life is also continually ticking down out here.
There's a generator nearby. Find it. We need power in here.
I'm also holding my Wii remote up to the mic anytime this thing talks. Very claustrophobic, this area.
Everything should be running again. Meet me in the concrete.
The zombies have, or zombies, they call them the cold ones. The cold ones have steadily gotten more hard to hit through the course of the game. These ones in particular are pretty fast at moving left and right, strafing around. This is a bad situation. Man, that was close. Come on. We cooperate. So by doing that execution, I get a little bit of health back. I'm gonna do it again. Just gotta press A on top of the red mark when you've dealt enough damage. Yeah, I can feel the combat coming out here for sure.
Here's pushing our way forward. Go into that room on your right. It will explain what about what has happened.
Or not? Gotta light up the incense in order to see these enemies. This is a mechanic that they only use a few times in the game, thankfully, because that would get old really fast. Really? I think they're going around like snuffing out the incense. Come on. Is there one that I'm missing? Should be viewable. Oh wait, there we go. Man, the motion controls are being far less cooperative tonight than they were yesterday. Come on. Maybe it's the lighting. Like maybe the sensor bar is detecting a different kind of like reflection or something. Who knows?
Mr. Bennett says you'll help with the rituals. Is that right?
Yes, I help. I am mountain.
Oh, it's Mountain. I'm waiting to meet her.
Goddess. Rituals make you ready. Bardo, not gentle.
Yeah, the cutscenes are a little low
Make
budget.
her angry.
But after I beat the game tonight, we're going to be watching the documentary on how this game was made, which I think will explain to us where all the budget went. Because I'm pretty sure that the developers did a lot of
How many
traveling
more
to make sure
rituals are
that
there?
this game was as accurate as
Almost all
possible
done.
to real-life locations.
I start the climb tomorrow.
Next ritual, last one.
Story in this game is kind of bland. I really have no attachment to it.
The final ritual.
Easy there. Twitch TOS.
Beautiful.
Please.
Now I see why this is rated
No.
M.
What? Stop. Now.
I cannot.
You bloody well
Brian.
can. You bloody well will.
I
Hey,
love
hey.
a man. I no longer goddess. I'm not mountain.
I leave today. We're doing this whether you like
This is
it
this
or
guy's
not.
brother, by the way.
Finish or not, no matter.
The guy he's looking for.
I'm not mountain. You need another. No, don't go. Begin again. Goddess not forgive.
What a bloody waste of time.
No.
You whore.
I don't know what it is about horror games I've been playing this month and the language against women, but Lifeline did the same thing. If any of you were there for the final boss of that the other night. I came in this way. We leave here. But this guy's still looking for his brother. Okay, go this way. I have a sneaking suspicion that I am going to be fighting my brother as the final boss. Something just tells me. So there's healing in this game, but you can only heal at specified shrines. Come on. But if there's one thing this game really does well, it is sound design. Like every little thing that you walk by, like for example, the hum of this lamp. Something that a lot of games may, from this time at least, especially on the Wii, would bypass little details like that. But this is a great game to play with headphones and listen to with headphones. You know, for this game, I wouldn't doubt something as crazy as that. It's been getting kind of weird. This is also like very, if the lighting was a little darker in here, this would be super Silent Hill-esque. Okay, we gotta go this way.
More dead climbers. Did anyone here in BC survive?
This way. I do gotta commend this game for one thing though. Like, I never really feel like I'm lost without direction. It does a very good job of guiding me to where I need to go just based on visual cues. It also seems like we're getting to that point of the video games where they just start throwing everything at you. little cramped in here. God. Hopefully I can actually make it out of this. It's going to be pretty important that I execute as many as I can to get health back. The only way to restore health in combat is by doing these motion-based communications. The game hasn't really been this heavy-handed in combat up until this area. It's been a little bit more laid back at this point. If the whole game would have been like this, then I don't think I'd be as enthusiastic about it. Because it never felt like I was in combat for too long. Hello, Jake. Deadly Creatures, yeah, that was a fun one. I played that one last year. Surprisingly good game. Wow, this lighting is really good. Yeah, you'll enjoy Deadly Creatures. Never really played a game quite like that one. And it has very fun motion controls as well for the finishers. Thoughts on the PS5? I mean, I'm always excited for new hardware regardless. The only thing I wish is that they will either allow backwards compatibility for PS1, PS2, PS3, specifically PS3. Forget 1 and 2, you know, that is what it is, but like especially PS3 would be really nice. I don't care about backwards compatibility with PS4. It's fine if it doesn't fully make that compatible. But I also want a good launch lineup. Like, they need to launch with some games that make it worthwhile picking up, unlike an Xbox One, for example. Or, hell, even the PS4 on that regard. Some of the weakest launch lineups ever. My taste in modern games are definitely changing over the past 5, 6, 7 years, so I'm no longer super excited about first-person shooter launch titles and stuff like that, so... what? What was the purpose of coming in here? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Mostly because the only PS3 I own right now is an original backwards compatible 20 gig. So I kinda would like a nice alternative. Huh, alright, I guess we just get out of here. That's weird. Am I missing something? I will be way more excited for the PS5 once we're a few months away. Once we start getting details on the games that are coming out, that's when I'm going to get excited for it. Oh, I guess that was just to turn on the generator?
You made it. I'm at the weather station. I'll be down in a minute. Hey, Bennett! Up west! Wait. What are you doing?
Man, his brother is on a rampage. Bennett is his brother. Hello, Silent Hill. That is one of the most annoying sounds I've ever heard. Oh my god, and it persists? What is this, timed? These motion-controlled sections are getting a little out of hand, though. They used to only ask me to do, like, 1 to 3 motions. But now they're starting to ask for way more. And not the easy ones either. The overhand gestures are the hardest ones for the game to detect. A new Silent Hill and it's a pachinko machine. Yep. Though honestly, if I were a huge Silent Hill fan, I'd be pretty tempted to like try and import one of those.
Where are you? Where the hell is he? Still at the weather station? On his way here?
Come on, game. Just take him out the wrong way. Hey, thank you, Jake. Thank you very much for the 15 bucks. The one who has one breast has been hooking me up this whole game with new weapons. Actually, did I get a new weapon? No. Yeah. A lot of companies doing some questionable stuff these days, for sure. Though I will say, if that new Jedi, what is it, Jedi Fallen Order, if that game comes out with 0 microtransactions of any kinds, then perhaps they're on the path to redemption. That's all that was in here. Don't need to heal right this second. That's a very hidden healing shrine. For this game's standards, that's pretty hidden. Try this again. Oh my god. I don't know why it's having a hard time detecting tonight. It's gotta be something different about my lighting, because I didn't have any issues with this last stream. Come on. Maybe like not so big. Those ones worked because they were short. Like, they weren't as exaggerated, and they were somewhat fast compared to what I've been trying to do. I'm sure I would like the more recent Tomb Raider games, but I gotta have the desire to play them and finish them and stream them and everything, you know? And unfortunately this time of year as well is pretty rough because there's a lot of interesting games coming out. Or that just came out. It's the one hard thing about doing horror game month is because when games come out in October, it's like I have to delay playing a lot of them until November, and then when you get into November, there's a lot of other really cool games I want to play. So it just like piles up, fall behind. I had this creeping thought that I might also pass on Death Stranding. Still not sure. There's so many games coming out in November. I think what it's going to have to be is I'm going to have to look at the reviews. If the Death Stranding reviews just seem like it's a game that you just can't miss on day one, then, you know, I'll reconsider. But I've had this thought about holding off on playing that. Plus, everybody's going to be playing Death Stranding. It's probably going to get to the point where people are tired of seeing it. And, for spoilers, nobody's going to want to watch a Death Stranding stream because they're going to be afraid that you spoil something for their playthrough. So, like, probably no one's going to even show up to the streams. Spoilers. And I've got to limit how many $60 games I buy this year, so I got to be very selective. Because for that $60 game, I can get like 3 amazing $20 games. Come on. Actually, I don't need to do the motion here. I have full health.
Climber's log. 20,300 feet.
You seduced Mingma. She abandoned the rituals. When Frank went up there, it was like raping the goddess.
I didn't seduce her. We fell in love. You can ask her.
Well, right now I want to play the new ukulele.
You killed her.
I want to play Luigi's Mansion 3. But I'd have to see a list of games that come out in November again. There's too many to keep track of. I can't keep up.
Go to hell, you bastard.
Hey, Blue Letter. Oh, it's Akuma. Boss battles in this game or something. Very fashionable ghosts. I really wish this game was shorter. I would speedrun the hell out of this game. I really would. If the character movement was slightly faster and if the game was shorter, I think this would make a really fun speedrun. I love the bosses in this game. They're so much fun. That's it? Damn, he was one of the easier ones. Something tells me he's not dead quite yet. Or maybe he is.
Climber's log. 23,600 feet.
Yeah,
Oxygen
but
now.
unfortunately, I think after Silent Hill 4, people are going to be way less interested in watching Silent Hill games in future years. 'Cause,
Oh my, it's chilly and here, oh
You
my,
know.
oh my, oh my, oh my.
the Silent Hill games aren't critically acclaimed so much for the later entries.
Won't make it there. Need another or
Hey,
two
thank you,
more.
Actiles.
Fast.
Thanks for the 11 minutes.
Almost out of gas.
Pressure gauge shows oxygen pressure. If you find bottles, if you find new bottles, pressure gets higher. If the pressure drops to 0, you will slowly die of hypoxia. Oxygen drops faster if you jog. Alright, we ain't jogging. No jogging here. We're gonna take this super slow. Yeah, I streamed Shattered Memories last year. I actually enjoyed that one.
Hard to breathe.
I really believe that if that game didn't have the silly combat areas where you're like running from enemies and it's super repetitive, that would almost rank up with Silent Hill 1 and 2 for me. Because I loved the atmosphere. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I don't usually ever get calls, so.
Looks like O2. I hope it's full.
The sub notification probably just disappeared before you had a chance to see it. I think I've been seeing them. Short and quick definitely seems to work a little better than slow and exaggerated. Oh, over. Yeah, we're still not reading journal entries.
Foreign devils, not no mountain.
Oh god, she's back.
Frank, is that you? Are you there? Frank.
Waggle. Waggle. Oh my god. Give me a chance. Oh, I have a new weapon. Oh, yeah, this thing. It's like shooting freaking fireworks. I'm gonna say, it looks a little flashier than normal. That's a pretty cool weapon. It's very effective. Because it's like an AoE spread shot. I'm not seeing my oxygen go up. Or my tank fill up. If this is the right way. Pretty effective uses of camera angles when they need to. This game's got some great camera work. Oh, this weapon is going to be so good against fights like this. Oxygen is running out of shit. Okay, this weapon is definitely not as good as I thought it would be, but still worth using. I think I was reading my meter wrong. Jesus. I'm gonna die. Come on. Yeah, what happened to those motion gestures? Those ones are easy. Damn, that was definitely one of the closer encounters I've had.
O2. Very low. Deep bottle. Lightheaded. Trouble.
Wait, there's Joy-Con drift on the freaking Switch Lite? Really? Again? How do they let that happen? It doesn't even have detachable Joy-Cons. Damn, Nintendo needs to get it together with that. The #1 complaint about their hardware happens again with the Switch Lite. Like, it's not cool. Yeah, that looks trustworthy for sure. Alright, so I think this is going to be a grapple weapon fight, perhaps. Let's see how this goes. Oh god. I think I healed before this. lot of enemies to try and take care of. Come on. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, I'm doing the wrong controller, that's why. That was weird. Still, it's not registering like it usually does. Come on. Alright, apparently it wants to go back to the really big slow motions. And then that one doesn't work. So weird. It worked fine for me. Ever play a game and forget I played it? I'm sure there's been instances of that. Like, forget if I've ever played it. Come on, what the fuck? Hopefully I'm doing this fight correctly. Work out the video game. Who needs freaking Wii Fit with this game? Alright. Oh, gotta remember, don't run too much. For oxygen. Let me see over here. That's a really long way to go out of my way to check for oxygen, so you know what? We're gonna go this way. Because by the time I get to the oxygen and make my way back here, it's going to be gone already. ATE his leg? What the hell is that? Oh, ate his leg. I thought she spelt it out like ATE.
Hard to breathe.
Almost at the summit. I don't know why I keep hearing like a dinosaur. This thing fired a lot of shots initially. I still feel like the laser is better. Let's look how many shots this is taking. What would this guy do if ladders were not conveniently placed on this mountain? He'd have to go all the way back down.
Strangers laugh at goddess. Now goddess laughs at them. Drama, not help. Not help. Jump in the void.
Yeah, I'm excited for Lord of the Rings in 4K. I won't be buying the like physical version of it because I don't have a way to play 4K movies, but I will like digitally buy it on my TV. That'll be really cool. I'm also quite excited about Hobbit 4K. I know some people aren't, but I've only watched those films with the exception of the first movie once each. So I really would not mind revisiting those again in 4K. But watching the original trilogy in 4K is going to be really amazing. The Admiral. 26-month streak.
Doral da, doral da, doral da.
Doral da. I like Robot Lady on that one. Thank you, Admiral. Really appreciate it. More combat. This has got to be nearing the end. The combat is getting way too advanced. I can only imagine how much that's going to cost when they release them physically. Man, this weapon's too freaking weak. I think I'm going to stick with this, honestly. I got good aiming, so I can utilize the other one is for people that have a hard time aiming. Like, it just takes way too many shots. Well, I don't know. Does the Pro have a 4K Blu-ray player? I have no idea, actually. But if it does, then let's get the physical, you know? Downside is they're including The Hobbit. Yeah, it's going to be very expensive. But I'm okay with it including The Hobbit. I would not mind watching those films again on 4K. I don't love those movies, but I also don't mind if they include them. Years where they're on clearance. Yeah, that's typically how it goes for Lord of the Rings. I used to be one of those like triple dippers that would buy every iteration of Lord of the Rings on Blu-ray. I mean, DVD rather, not so much Blu-ray. Blu-ray, I just bought the one boxed edition that they had for it. That was it. The first one. climb faster? Oops.
Why Mingma do that? Good student. Smart girl. Anger Jomo.
Come on with this bullshit. Can they make this any more annoying? Maybe I need to go slow here.
You who play, you not believe. Stupid you.
Breaking the boundary right there. Fourth wall. Wait, is she actually breaking the fourth wall? Wouldn't that be something?
His way. Chod cut through. Chod is fearless.
Yeah, I saw Fellowship back when it came out. It was like one of the craziest things I'd ever seen in cinemas. Blew me away. Man, this game don't play around with ascending the freaking summit, let me tell you. They really want you to feel like you're climbing this freaking mountain. Any tanks here? No. But at least we're not going to have to wait in line. Top, you know? Still one of the craziest photos I've ever... No, I'm referencing the photos from the top of Mount Everest where people like are waiting in a line at the summit pretty much to take photos and selfies at the top, and people are like dying because they're waiting in line. Freaking crazy. Like, imagine waiting in the most dangerous line of your life on, like, a very thin, slippery, snowy slope. Where if you look to your right and left, it's, like, death if you fall. That's pretty scary. Like, looking down on the sides and you can see dead bodies of people that fell waiting in line, just laying in the snow. Like, no thanks. I think I'll pass on that one. Can't move. Huh. Movement here is really weird. very low on oxygen. Oh man, it's so much faster with the laser. I should have never switched. Alright, we gotta walk because I'm about to run out.
Light-headed. Trouble.
Where are the tanks? Yeah, I'm beating this tonight. We're pretty damn close to the end, I'd imagine.
O2. Very low.
Even though knowing this game is probably going to throw me into an hour-long ghosts sequence at the end. In like some shadow realm, which is silly.
Almost out of gas.
Faster.
Hard to breathe.
Oh, come on, you bastard. We're so close. Now I've just been climbing a mountain for the past half an hour.
O2 running out.
I see a tank over there. I gotta walk towards it.
O2.
I don't want to see theories in chat, honestly. I know that like kind of kills the hype,
Bottle.
but I don't like reading fan theories because I don't want any ideas implanted in my mind for spoilers on episode 9 personally.
O2 running out.
Because a lot of times people's theories are pretty damn accurate, and it kind of ruins the movie. Because then you're going to be like, when you see something going a certain way in the movie, you're going to be like, oh man, this might actually be so-and-so's prediction coming true. No, yeah, it's no problem. I just prefer to avoid theories on any of the Star Wars films. I honestly regret even watching the trailers for that. I don't know why they're making the trailers incredibly spoiler heavy. Like, what? You guys know what I'm talking about if you've watched it, the most recent one. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, even just the thumbnail, it's like, hello? Like, what is Disney doing? I don't understand the reasoning behind trying to spoil the movie as much as they are. Are they trying to get people, like, super hyped about seeing what happens to her character or something? I don't know. Tonight is feeling like it was last time. No, I'll always be a supporter of Star Wars because I grew up with it. It means a lot to me. So I'm always pro Star Wars, honestly. The more, the better. I'm not one of those fans that gets like super butthurt over them destroying the series, with especially episode 8. Like, I always want to see it continue because I enjoy Star Wars, even if it's not always the greatest, you know. If we can survive through freaking Phantom Menace, we can survive through this final trilogy here, you know. Even though the Phantom Menace is, the more I think about it, the more I love that movie. Because I grew up with it, so I like didn't hate it back then. It's more so Attack of the Clones that's kind of garbage. Yeah, I am a little worried about those two brothers. I don't even remember their names. after they destroyed Game of Thrones. I'm a little worried about them getting bored of Star Wars, if you know what I mean. I also don't like the way they treated the final season of Game of Thrones. I'll never respect what they did instead of just handing it off to somebody else. Yep, this game is motion control. And it's very evident when I'm using motion control, you'll see. This game's a little combat heavy at the end here. Well, at least I'm getting plenty of oxygen.
Strange feeling. Primeval force. Feels like cars started here.
I don't have low expectations for episode 9. I much prefer that J.J. Abrams is directing it again. Because I'm not a hater of episode 7. I liked his sort of like copycat mentality behind episode 7. At least it felt sort of like following the tropes of the original trilogy, so as long as he tries to copy his script to match the originals, maybe it'll be decent. At least maybe it will somewhat feel like Star Wars, if that makes sense. Alright, I gotta use this. What am I? Yeah, if you're looking for past years horror game month streams, some of the ones that were archived, they're pretty easy to find. You just gotta look for the red layout thumbnails. Yeah, I agree. Kylo Ren was my favorite part of that episode 8. But I still have only watched that film once in theaters. So I'm obviously going to watch it again before episode 9, but I don't want to fully judge it until I give it some time and watch it again, not in a theater setting.
Free. I'll let you win this time.
Hundreds of years it's been up here, just waiting.
Okay. Let's start down. The storm is getting worse.
No. I'm going to summit.
Bennett's gonna kill me, Frank. He sent me up here to keep you safe.
Try to stop me, and you'll get hurt.
The goddess won't like this, Frank.
She won't like this at all. I haven't changed. Headstrong. Just like me.
Still climbing, Jesus Christ. This game don't play around with the ending. I mean, I guess we could have saw this coming a mile away, right? A game about the slowest pacing in the history of survival horror games. Of course, if you're climbing the summit, it's going to take ages. How close are we? I know, right? This guy climbs all the way to the top of this mountain for his damn brother, and then what? They gotta climb all the way back down. What is this guy eating for food? I could go faster, but to be honest with you, I'm giving my arms a break from waggling. So we're taking the slow way up.
Ghosts. Bardo. Hungry. Hungry. Many children die. I thought Solo was okay. I enjoyed it when I saw it in theaters. I can see why people would absolutely despise that movie, though. Like, if you just don't care for the actor that played Han Solo, then you're gonna have a miserable time with that movie. What I really want, my dream Star Wars movie would be a Cantina Origins film. Like the origins and stories within the Cantina, like short stories of Cantina bounty hunters and aliens. Get some Greedo up in there. Like, come on. It'll never happen. Tales from the Cantina. Like, yeah, an anthology movie from the Cantina.
Southwest Ridge.
How freaking cool would that shit be?
Not far.
Yeah, band drama. They gotta replace band members and, like, look for, a new sax player, you know? Oh my god. Just when you think we're getting there. Where the heck?
Actually, I can see a Cantina show happening more in Disney Plus. It is true. Disney Plus would be more about like the weird spin-off potential. Man, I don't know exactly what this game wants me to do here. Oh. Well, that might be why.
Treasure or mountain.
You mean to tell me that I gotta go back down to make it up there? Oh my god. I could swear I climbed up this way, but I guess not. There's an oxygen level above my life. So if I run out of oxygen, I'll freeze to death. Well, I think the exciting thing about him playing Obi-Wan again is that he seems genuinely excited to play the role again, which tells me that he's probably going to do a great job on whatever the show is going to be like.
Kill fear. Is chod way. Expect nothing. Lose self. Find all.
He probably never thought he would be playing Obi-Wan again, you know, after the prequels. So imagine how exciting that must be for him. A little close. Come on, you bullshit game. They really draw out the ending of this game, though. Like, super drawn out.
High camp. Up that slope.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not waggling to go faster here. Sorry, game. I'm waggled out at this point. The waggle at the end of this game has been crazy.
You seek brother. Stupid man. Brother finds.
Ah, this mountain. But you know what? Like the super cheesy answer for why this is so long and drawn out. They knew, the developers knew that you would physically be getting tired of all this waggle. So it's almost as though you're climbing a mountain yourself. You know, if there was a guarantee that I could camp out on a snowy mountain like this in a tent in a snowstorm like this, but have a guarantee that I would have a safe escape and not die, I think I would do it for a night. Probably be one of the worst nights of my life ever. But I think I would do it if there was a guarantee of safety. Yep, I would do it as long as you work with that. Slap that shit on your resume, and you're like, yep, I survived Everest in a blizzard. Can't see. Oh my god. The combat is getting really obnoxious. Steep hill makes it hard for me to see where I'm going or aiming. More? Really? Oh my god, this is getting crazy. The most difficult part is getting it to like register the first motion, and after that it's better. god. This fight. This is the longest fight in the game yet. Outside of bosses. Hopefully there's not something I'm missing about this fight to prevent these enemies from spawning in. Something tells me it's just a long, drawn-out battle. Still getting that last-minute waggle out of me. Can't be right. Maybe there's something else I'm supposed to be doing. If they spawn more after this wave, then I feel like I'm missing something. But I can't aim up. Okay, wow, that was just a really long battle. Now for the actual boss fight. Oh, more freaking ghosts. Great. You know the scariest part about this? I think if I die here, I gotta do that beginning section all over again. So let's try not to die here. Pretty important that he continues to spawn some of these enemies with me, though. It's the only way I can get life back. Please be dead. Don't want to have to do that again. I think that looks like he's dead. Boss has disintegrated into a obtainable item. Yeah, the frame rate didn't really bother me there. The frame rate in this game has actually been pretty damn good the whole time. Gone way beyond. Man, we still got a bit to go, actually. Because I know the name of the final chapter. And this is not the final chapter. Oh my freaking god, this mountain.
Climb is long. 26,000 feet of oxygen. Acclimatized. What a miracle. Condition.
Maybe this mountain never ends.
Climbing hard. Frank must be near.
Find Frank has been my objective for the past 2.5 hours. Well, at least oxygen is no longer a thing. Oh, I'm not waggling through this. I could waggle to climb faster, but I'm not. And also, if you waggle to climb faster, he tends to fall. Yeah, a speedrun of this game would be pretty miserable, honestly. I can safely say I don't think there will... There may eventually be somebody that does a speedrun of this, like a one-off speedrun of it. Like, they just beat the game and then they go through it again as fast as they can, kind of thing. But I can never imagine somebody speedrunning this game multiple times in a row. Like, they'd have to have a pretty hard will or love for this game. It's just so slow and long. This is about 7.5 hours in. And keep in mind, I have been skipping pretty much all of the readable documents that you pick up in this game. So like all the notebooks and journals. If you were to read all of those, that would probably tack on about another 45 minutes to an hour. Because there's a ton of them.
It is the dancing place of the goddess. It has been opened. Her wrath
Well, that's quite the animation. Sure, yeah, we're not going to question what just happened here. Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be climbing anymore, but I'm still climbing. Yeah. I'm now off the screen. But to be fair, this is the first time a glitch has occurred. I'm still climbing up. I'm seeing if I can climb to the top of the mountain and just get to a cutscene trigger. I don't know what happened there. I think the game like wanted me to get off from climbing, but I kept climbing and it like... I don't know what happened. I can't explain it. And just as I was about to say, this game has no glitches. The timing would have been insane. I was about to say it, but then I'm like, you know what? The game's got like a little bit of glitchy movement to it. So I didn't want to say it's without glitches. And then here we freaking go. I'm trying to climb back down now. I may have climbed a little too high. I'm just holding down on the analog stick. I guess they didn't do much testing for the end of the game. I can't access any menus, I can't do anything. I think it may be soft locked. But I did get a checkpoint right before this. Damn it. Alright. Oh wait, but I can't open up the menu to go back to the main menu. I'm gonna have to like force quit the software.
Well, at least I'm happy I found some kind of glitch. I don't know how that happened, though. I don't think I'd be able to recreate it. Now, if the whole game was that glitchy, then it'd be like, hell yeah, let's speedrun this shit. Okay, perfect. And I'm standing. So yeah, the game definitely like wanted me to get down and walk this way. Okay, no, we're gonna go back. We're gonna see if we can recreate that. Oh no, it's not gonna let me climb again, is it? No. One chance only. Damn. Yeah, so instead of getting off here and walking around, I kept climbing and the game completely glitched out and allowed me to keep climbing along this section. Makes me wonder if I could have bypassed this cutscene or not. If I would have kept going right. This combat is getting way too much combat on this one. Opened what?
Where are you? Please, Frank, I'm here.
This camera angle, though, what the actual hell? Okay. Isn't this going back the way I just freaking came? This is going back the way I came. What the heck? Is this intentional? The game may be glitched out. I think my game is glitched. Because it did a checkpoint save when I was climbing the mountain. And then when it respawned me, it was kind of in a weird respawn. And now the camera is stuck where the camera was previously. Because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be continuing to climb the way I was heading. I'll try backtracking this way to see if maybe it will unlock the camera. But now I'm also kind of stuck here. Man, this game is really falling apart here at the end, huh? But maybe I'm supposed to go this way. Seems very unlikely with a camera angle like that, though. This game likes to take artsy-fartsy camera angles, but... yeah, see, I can't go back this way. It's freaking glitched. Yeah, we may be out of bounds right now.
Well, so much for that journey. We're back at the foot of the mountain. You know, and I wasn't even trying to break this game. I wasn't even trying. And usually that's not the case. Usually I'm trying to break games, but in this case, I'm still moving around, by the way, underneath the mountain. God damn it. Damn. The game may not even be finishable at this point. I'll try a reload again. Oh, this is first person. Shoot, I didn't think to do that. Yeah, so this is where I am right now. Let's go this way. Maybe I can hit some kind of story trigger. Damn. Makes me wonder if this game is glitchier than I thought it was. Like, there were a lot of times where I kind of felt myself being lifted up by geometry, but I didn't want to glitch hunt because I wanted to get through the game. But maybe this game has a lot of stuff like this. Has a lot of glitch potential, potentially. Alright, we got to reset the game again. Maybe they'll let me finish the game. All because I freaking ice climbed the side of a mountain a little bit longer than I was supposed to into a checkpoint. That is just fantastic. And I don't think there's a way to start a chapter from the beginning. Oh my god, no! Oh, this is so bad. This is not good. Okay, we need to just hope that I move in the right direction towards, like, something that's climbable. I'm moving on the northern side of the mountain here. I can't believe this. We've come so far, and I can't even beat the game. Not that I care about the story. I can give a shit about the story, honestly. It was more so I just wanted to see what they did. Okay, there I am. So what happened here is the camera is stuck on the previous checkpoint. How does first person look? Good idea, actually. Rufus, that is genius. Okay, let's see if I can get through this. I can't move in first person, but I can navigate one step at a time. Imagine if I gotta play the rest of the game like this. Okay, there's the climbable wall. So if we move in that direction... But the sad part is it's not giving me the prompt to climb. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to climb this. Oh, hold on. Oh, we fucking did it. Nice. Hopefully every time I respawn at a checkpoint, it isn't at that one. Okay. Yeah, thank you for that idea, Rufus. I don't know why it didn't come to me to just go in the first person.
Your demons. See them. Face them. Understand them. They will look for you. They will haunt you.
Come on.
Until you awaken. Until you
Why is it so hard to move past this?
Voidness cannot injure voidness.
I'll tell you though, if any of you want to play this game and like glitch hunt it, I think there's a decent amount of potential for getting out of bounds and doing stuff. Because there were a lot of moments in this game where when I was running on geometry, it was like really glitchy. Where am I going? Alright, I'll waggle, goddammit. This game really makes it hard to resist. This way? No. Uh-oh. Okay. Thought my controls got reversed. Now, the scary part is we need to make sure that if I die and respawn, it's not going to be at the old checkpoint. Because that would be something. No. Don't you do this to me, game. Oh shit, it's glitching out again. It really wants me back down here. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Oh shit. Well, this is the camera angle I have to deal with right now. And I need to make my way up this mountain. This is going to be fantastic. Oh my god, don't fall. I mean, there we go. Okay, I like first person. I was spamming the first person button so I can kind of like move myself in the way I was supposed to be going. Because when it shifts back down, oh my god. When it shifts back down to this angle, I can't see which direction I'm moving in. Reload. It's probably going to stick me with this camera angle again. But did it just save here? Oh, this is unreal. Maybe it won't spawn encounters though. That could be the one saving grace. Well, I apologize, but this is how we're gonna have to make it through this. Freaking real. Which way do I gotta go? That way? That looks pretty likely. Or this way. Let's try this way first. Oh my god, this is gonna be so nauseating. Uh-oh. Controller vibrated for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, let's try going this way. If only I can move in first person, that would be... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through playing the game like this. Oh my god. Alright, let's try reloading. Did it just save when I made it up here? Are you sure? I think I fell. No, we're good. Let's see if I can make it past this. I think I am. Jump? Ooh. Damn it. I can't believe this. I wonder if I'm the first person to ever have this happen to them playing this game. I'm inclined to say yes, because so few people have probably, first of all, played this game, let alone got to the end of it, and then also did what I did to make this glitch occur. So this is probably the first time this has happened, potentially.
You were like a god to me. You could do no wrong. I hated your guts.
Hello, Jeremy. Welcome to the completely not broken end of this game. I guess this way? It's really hard to tell.
You don't know how awkward this is to play right now. Because I can't just press forward. It's not like I'm looking where I want to go and then holding up. I actually need to, like, give the direction based on this camera angle. So if I want to move forward here, I actually need to sort of, like, finagle and move my joystick in the left direction. Because that's the direction my character would be facing on the screen. Go to the right. Yeah, it's something that's going to be right. Up and over here. Just gotta move back. So I'm giving like very general directions on where I think my character should be moving relative to this camera angle here. So now I'm like doing an up, sort of like a rocking back and forth motion. Oh, hello. Excuse me? Yeah, I think this game is just a tad glitched out right now. It's spawning enemies. Oh god. But hey, no combat, I guess, until the next cutscene. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Never mind, we got combat. And I really hope I don't die. Yes. Maybe this will fix my camera. Well, so much for that. Let's give it a second to load everything. Oh my god, it's not even loading anything anymore. Okay, there it is. Alright, on we go. Rocking in a sort of upright direction here. Give it a second. I'm getting so far away from the original checkpoint, the game doesn't even know how to load this shit anymore. Looks like I need to go... probably over here. Maybe? Climb, yes. Saving again. Wait a minute. Wait! That just put me back down to where I was, didn't it? Shoot. Wait, no, this is right. Now I'm down in a little cavern. Oh, I can't believe I found that. Okay. People that are joining the stream right now are going to be so confused. Okay, so this is like moving in a upper
No punishment
left
I ever
direction.
got was greater than the look of disappointment in your eyes.
Now it's not loading. This is going to be very confusing. Because now it's not loading where I need to see. I'll just keep moving somewhat up left. I think I gotta go this way. If I could just make it out of this chapter. That's all I need. I'm blind navigating right now. Okay, let's wait for stuff to load. If I can make it through this, it's gonna be a miracle. This looks right. I can't really see where I was heading to get to that. I'm just gonna keep doing like an upward rocking back and forth motion. we gotta give it time to load to see where the hell I am. Oh. Oh god. Now I can't really tell which way it's going. I'm gonna hold upright. Damn. Now I can't tell if that's where I came from. Okay, this is definitely where I fell, so I am back where I started. So let's see. Oh wait, this might be better. Going into this view. It still doesn't load shit though. Damn, if only you were able to freaking move in this view. Alright, I'm just gonna hold, run, and keep rocking left direction, see where this takes me. Okay, rocking left is kind of working. Now I think I gotta rock like up right. Put my camera up. Oh, you're right, that does spawn it. Now I'm back to where I was. Let's try down left. Down left might be working. Oh, down left seems to maybe be working. Yeah, I think it is. Down left, so holding down left here is getting me to where I need to be.
I was afraid of heights.
Please, just get me past this chapter. This will be one of my greatest gaming accomplishments if I can pull this off. Just get me out of this chapter. Imagine I get to the next chapter and it's like, nah, your camera angle's still here. Okay, this one might be like a more leftward direction. Yeah, we got the cutscene. Yes, okay. I had to go a little more left there than down. Oh, shit. Okay, alright. Okay. Going left. It seems... Jump, yes.
Frank,
New camera angle.
wait. Don't leave me again. Please.
What? Where am I? Oh, man, this game is still super glitched right now. Yeah, at least I have control, but the second that I have full 3D roam control again and I'm not in one of these like climbing sections, it's gonna revert back to the bad
Can't help me
camera.
out of this one. You've got your hands full just saving yourself.
The only thing I'm hoping for right now is just to hit the next chapter checkpoint. That's what I gotta hope for. No, I did not mean to break the game. This was completely by accident. Because I just want to beat this game. I want to get it over with. I have zero interest in speedrunning this. I only try and break games that I have, like, some interest in speedrunning. So this was definitely unintentional. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go again. Oh, we gotta follow him. Yeah, I mistakenly broke the game. Now, I'm pretty sure I can fall off the mountain. Like, I can slip off the side of the mountain and fall all the way back down, which is what happened earlier. No, reloading doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Reloading is always going to give me this bad camera angle. Out in the combat. Oh no, am I taking damage? No, we're good. Yeah, so this happened. I was climbing a wall, like scaling a wall, but I kept climbing like past where the game expected me to get down and start walking. And then it really glitched out badly. And then I reloaded my checkpoint, made it to the next checkpoint, and then the game has continually given me... Oh my god, I cannot see. The game is continually giving me this camera angle back down where the glitch occurred. And I've been scaling it somehow by checking in first person where I am and then moving in the direction that I think I have to go on the screen here. I cannot even see right now. We're just gonna have to hope and pray. Here we go. Just don't fall off the side. Man, this would be such a cool scene to see too, like the normal way. The whiteout conditions. Oh, well this doesn't freaking help. Can't even see. Okay, I think I came from that way probably. So probably gotta go this way. Left here. Oh god. It looks like I'm about ready to fall off this mountain. Because when I'm in this glitch state, I can fall. It's a good thing my health is not decreasing. See, the issue is I can't tell if I'm actually moving or what. The walkthrough says I can't give you any direction, so good luck. Oh no, this is gonna be so hard. Just gonna have to keep moving and hope for the best. Yeah, this is cursed, alright. I can't tell if I'm even going in the right way. I feel like I'm standing in the same spot. I'm gonna try going back. So let's go back right. Check where I am now. Try going up. This is not good. Let's try going back.
You.
Oh shit, okay.
Not once. Was it so important to you to always win? Did you never once think of making it easy for me?
Did you ever think about making this shit easy for me? Christ. I've been scaling freaking Mount Everest and now having to deal with glitches to get to your ass. Oh, did I fall? I think I fell. Oh my god, this is gonna be impossible. I think I fell. Like, I'm pretty sure I was making my way up to the next section, and then I'm back down where I started. This is gonna be freaking crazy. See, here's the ledge. See, that there, see, you can see the path here defined. So when I fall down to this lower ledge on the left there. This is the path that I need to go up. And sort of like spiral my way around here. But I need to navigate this. See, I'm on it right now. So like general up. I just gotta keep checking where I am. I need to look up to spawn my location. So just a little bit of movement at a time. You can see I'm making my way up. Well, at least I'm getting a very unique experience. I don't think anybody's played this game like this before. Where are we now? Oh god. It's completely in whiteout conditions. We're just... Oh! I'm gonna keep moving upright.
His rucksack.
Oh my god, so close! So close. Just a little bit at a time. We can do this. Just tilting my joystick, rocking it upright a little bit, checking my location. Yeah, this is fog hype to the extreme. I'm hitting a wall here. Okay. Where did that item go? It's freaking gone. A little more. Come on. Give me a cutscene. Come on, game. I think I'm up against a wall right now. Man. I can't see anything. Wait, hold on. If I look down... Looks like I'm going uphill here. Let's continue. Oh wait, that might be the edge to fall back down. Oh my god. I think that's the edge to fall back down. Ah, shit. I can't tell. Oh man, that is looking like an edge if I've ever seen one. That is definitely a ledge to fall down. Okay, let's try going up left instead of up right. That looks more promising. I just can't tell if I'm going in the right direction. Okay, we're up against a wall, looks like. I'm gonna keep heading up left. Oh. The controller's rumbling. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the door. We got vision. How is this possible? holding up left. There's his fake... Oh my god, okay. So up left is working. Keep looking. Gotta make sure I'm not falling. So I think up left is moving me where I need to be going. Maybe. See, a little bit at a time. That looks close. What? Did I fall? Where am I? No, I didn't fall. Excuse me? I thought I just saw an item here. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're getting closer. Okay. I need to, like, move bottom left? Oh my god. I'm like ready to fall here. Just get his freaking rucksack. Maybe I should use this moment to like look around. Because I feel like the game wants me to go there. Right? Like you can see. Maybe I don't want this freaking backpack. It's just a collectible. It's very obvious. Right? It's very obvious that I need to be climbing that. And that's the end of the mountain. Like I am so close. I don't think I need to be going for this item. That just looks like an optional collectible that's going to leave me in a really bad spot. Okay, we got to go back. You're right, I can't stop now. So it looks like I'm going to need to scale this very thin ledge and get to that climbable section. Okay, we need to hold down right, I believe. Oh! No, I found this backpack. Okay, so it fell off the ledge, but maybe this is required.
Climber's log. 27,200 feet. Oh, this timber caused
New chapter, please.
Don't leave me. Frank. Summit. Frank. Come on. Not far.
Oh my god. Chapter? Damn it. Okay. Oh my freaking word. Alright, we definitely don't want to be going down there, I think. Unless that's actually how you get up there. Hold on, that might be. Does it look like I need to go down here and then sort of like curve around here and then that ledge there brings me up there? That's what it looks like, right? You see what I'm saying? Let's see if I can get this. Or do I just go straight here? Would that let me get up there? Let's just try this first. If I can even get back up to this, I'm not sure. Because I did not hit a checkpoint here. Oh, I might actually be able to get there from here. Unless I can't climb. Ooh, I'm about ready to fall. I don't think I can get back up here. Plus, why would they make me fall down for the backpack, right? So I'm thinking we have to go this way, which would be a down left input, I believe. Down left. Not too much. Down left. This is so hard to navigate. I almost want to check a video to see how you're actually supposed to do this part. Because if I fall down, that's going to be really bad. I don't think I'd be willing to continue at that point. But it does look like I need to get down here. So let's figure out the motion that I need to do to get on this. I can't quite figure out the movement to fall up here. Oh. Okay.
Open. Tama. Powerful.
Please, end of chapter, end of chapter, end of chapter. Okay, that tells me, though, that this area here is the key. What was I doing? Down left, I believe. Saving! It saved. Okay, this is the right way, for sure. Up left. I think I gotta go, like, up right here now. Yes, up right. Up, kind of wiggling. Oh man, okay, maybe left. No, left looks like it's... Okay, maybe straight up from here. No, straight up is pointing me... Wait, straight up is kind of working. Walk! Yes, we got it. Don't you fucking fall, I swear to God. Because that would start me back at the checkpoint. Easy. Easy. No! No! Hello, Geekcast. I will say this is a mountain climb I will never forget. And we got a scene. Hell yeah. But I swear to God, if it glitches out in the next chapter, I'm done. I'm not putting up with that again. Yeah, so if you're just joining us, I accidentally glitched the game out, where the camera is stuck on a cutscene at the section you're seeing here, like way down on the mountain, and the only way I can progress is by going in the first person, checking where I am, and then guessing what input I need to do from this camera angle to move. So, like, to continue moving forward towards this wall, I may need to be pressing, like, down right or something on this scene. Just kind of just, like, feeling it out.
I was the first, will you, Eric? The first to summit Chum Alonso. Please.
So I'm kind of, like, rocking my joystick back and forth, trying to find the correct input. Like here, like, upward, rocking back and forth. And then rocking to the right. Rocking up left. Kind of getting stuck here. Up right, maybe? More to the right. Should give me climb commands. Any second. There it is. Oh god. It's not changing my camera angle for climbing. It used to change my camera. That's really bad, because I also can't go in the first person. Oh, if I needed oxygen for this part, I would have been out long ago. I wouldn't have been able to finish this. Okay, so... This is so close. I also gotta heal. So I'm thinking left. Kind of stuck here. Let's try a down left. Saving. Progress saved. Okay. Down left. Holy. The encounters are scaring me more because of this. Imagine if it was so glitched that I couldn't even see enemies. Oh no. Wait! I should use this to my advantage and in combat move to where I need to get to. That way maybe when I get out of combat, it'll be all good. I'll be right next to where I need to be. Yeah, Elegant Frost just realized the same thing. Okay, now we're back to being screwed. Heal. And then... up left, I think, maybe? Should be hitting the climb command any second. Oh wait, hold on. Gotta go like hard left maybe. Yeah. Okay. Hitting up is bringing me back to the heal shrine. There we go. Please be end of chapter. Please be end of chapter. Please. I wonder if that's supposed to be like that. It's kind of weird. Let's do a little forward motion. Forward to the left. Okay. Forward left. Yes, okay.
Frank?
He is not here.
Where the hell are you?
I am here. I am Renata.
Well, looks like we got a boss fight before end of the chapter.
He is fighting his demons. Everyone must fight their demons ever. Even those who believe they have none, such as you.
They didn't let me save, though. So we're gonna have to do this shit first try. should maybe read his diary in case it contains a tip on how to beat this guy. Oh god. Let's see. I don't even know if this is the right journal entry. I would have expected a little bit more cool of boss music for that, though.
You think of Buddhism as a religion of peace. Did you never wonder why all our monks learned to fight?
Oh boy. This is looking like end of chapter. I think we did it. Okay, this is getting a little more difficult. Shield, huh? Interesting. No, I don't think this is the last chapter, because I know the last chapter's name. Unless the last chapter doesn't have any gameplay. I really wish there was a way to get health back. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god. When it said to get behind it, I think it was using the bad camera angle, because I was actually in control there. Unless that's, like, intended. Shit, okay. Come on, put your thing down. Oh, that gave me health back. Good. No! Don't fail me now, we. Almost there. This game's got some crazy boss designs and fights, though, I gotta say. We got him. Oh, wait. Oh, we got him, okay. But maybe he has a third form. Where's that? Where's that? Ah, shit. I don't understand this part. Gotta get that item, I don't see it though. It still had the bad camera angle there at the end, by the way. You saw it show the bottom of the mouth from last time. Now, this could still be screwed up if the final chapter takes place in the same area as this. Like, if they have both levels contained within the same architecture of the level, it could still be screwed up.
The curse is lifted. Go in peace.
Come on, Frank. Let's get out of here.
Please.
I'm not going.
Don't be an idiot. You're sick.
Or if the final chapter takes place in the same
It's the
area and we
altitude.
gotta, like, descend or something.
We'll get back down, and everything will be set right.
Do you think this is it? Oh, so there wasn't another chapter? Okay, good.
Why do we do it, Eric? Why do we climb mountains?
I thought that was
Is it to
another
get
chapter.
away from ourselves? Or to find our true
Restarting
self?
the way? No. I don't think that would fix it.
My true self
It's a game save
isn't
issue.
pretty, big brother. I've learnt what I can from this life. It's time to move on.
You know, the sad part is
and
about the
try
story
again.
of this game. Like, I don't give a
bloody
shit
well
about
not
any of
leaving you
what's
here.
happening right now.
You've
I feel
always
no
felt the weight,
connection to these characters.
haven't you?
The story was the weakest part for sure.
Climbing log. 27,500 plus feet.
Climbs all that way just to find
I
his
don't
dead
know how
brother.
much of this is real. But I know Frank is where he belongs. Whatever the term is, the prophecy was wrong. The world is not
Yeah,
ready
I had
for
to
its
get past a
power.
really nasty glitch that slowed me
I'll
down
leave
by
the
about an
goddess
hour,
to protect her own.
unfortunately. Now, how's this guy gonna get back down this mountain? I just can't believe I made it. Like, I really thought that was the end of the game, but somehow brute forced my way through it. Oh, what the fuck? Damn. What a not satisfying ending that was. But I did it. I still beat it. Despite the horrible glitch that most people probably would have just threw in the towel for. Now we get to watch the making of. Yeah, that ending was definitely not worth it, but I will say the boss battle was worth it, for sure. This guy travels all this way, and he's not even sure if that was even real or hallucination. See, I didn't think that was the final chapter because in GameFAQs, the final chapter was called, like, Reincarnation. And I don't remember a chapter popping up called Reincarnation. Unless there's, like, a hidden chapter or something, I don't know. I really enjoyed this one. Like, if I didn't enjoy it, I probably wouldn't have pushed through to the end like I did. Horrible story, no attachment to the characters whatsoever. Yeah, we're going to be watching the making of. It's like a 15-minute video. Love the atmosphere, love the mood, love the sound design. Combat was actually pretty fun up until the last chapter when they like jam down way too many enemies in your throat. But a solid game. I'd definitely recommend it if you're looking for something different. You just got to be willing to put up with some motion controls is all. Yeah, the end of the game was just a little... Like, I was really feeling this game for the first 80-85%, but this final chapter was, like, really slow and monotonous and full of combat. Alright, Lewis, thanks for hanging in there. You have a good night. See you next stream. Yeah, the glitch was interesting, though. It made for a very dramatic ending to this game, for sure. I'm just glad that it was still finishable. Anyway, let me bring up the making of so we can get ready to watch that. Let's see what that's all about. First mountain we making of. If only I can find it. I saw it last time I was on YouTube. Thought it would be an easy find. The making of Cursed Mountain. There it is. 16 minutes. 4 years ago. How sad is this? This video has been up for 4 years. Only 80 people have watched it. Or it has 80 views, so probably like 10 people have watched it in its entirety. So we're going to make that view count number go up by over 100% just by watching it together. I mean, just listen to this song, right? Super freaking creepy stuff. Let's move this just in case. There's some kind of stinger. Nope. Okay. Let's enjoy the making of. And let's see how this game was made. Let me know if you guys can hear it okay. I wish more developers did stuff like this so that like after we beat a game we can check out a documentary on it. That would be really cool. Yeah, who's the bastard? Yeah, they're so busy playing freaking, what's that, foosball or some shit that they made a glitchy ending to their game. Get back to work. Fix your glitches.
I'm Maran Gatsarian, I'm the producer of Cursed Mountain. Today I will tell you a little bit about Buddhism, which is the background of the game, and I will go into detail about some of the religious background terms that are necessary to understand the story of the game. Now, initially, we had this weird idea of how cool it could be to have a game take place in the Tibetan region. The loneliness, the environment, the religious buildings and practices. So, Cursed Mountain is a survival horror game set in the Himalayas.
Can you guys hear it?
It's about two brothers and their whereabouts on a mountain called the Chomolonzo. Frank Simmons, the younger brother, was gone missing while on a hired expedition searching for an ancient artifact. His older brother Eric Simmons starts a rescue mission to find out what really happened on the mountain, which the local people call the Sacred One. Eric, the main character, is an experienced high-altitude climber, well known in the international climbing community. He cares a lot for his younger brother Frank, also a climber, and has deep concerns about his overambitious, high-risk-taking nature. Somehow, Eric always knew his brother would get into trouble one day, and sure enough, on a particularly difficult route that has never been successfully completed, his brother was lost. Now, as a studio, we believe in introducing new and rich settings to the gamers. Doing so, we spend a lot of time in pre-production, researching the background story for all of our games. These real-world facts enrich the game experience, offering a more intense atmosphere to the player.
I mean, they definitely
Buddhism
pulled
was
off the
founded
atmosphere.
about 1500 years ago by Siddhartha Gautama. He left his students information about the religion and daily routines in the time capsules, the so-called termas. A terma is a key piece of wisdom that was written down in ancient times and magically hidden until such future time as the wisdom is needed. Only then does the terma come again into the light. Buddhism believes in life cycles, which means every soul has to do as many life cycles as needed to reach enlightenment in order to be allowed to enter into nirvana. The information about the exact location of these termas was taught to Siddhartha's disciples in a way that they can find them again after a certain number of life iterations. At this time, chosen people start to have visions about these termas and search for them. And every 150 to 200 years, these termas are actually found in that region in real life. The inspiration for Cursed Mountain is the idea about a situation where a non-chosen and
Hope you guys are
unholy
taking
person
notes. There's a pop
finds
quiz
such
at the end of
terma
this.
and uses it in a way not meant to. Another important term in Buddhism and Cursed Mountain is the Bardo. The Bardo is the realm of the afterlife. It is the intermediate stage one passes through between death and rebirth. Simply speaking, in the Bardo, each soul has to pass certain tests in order to find out whether it already reached enlightenment and is allowed to move on to nirvana, or if the soul has
This
to
guy
return
talks
to another
really fast.
life cycle on Earth. In Buddhism, mountains are personified gods, and in our case it's a goddess. Certain rituals are needed to be performed in order to be allowed to climb up a mountain and return safely from the summit. A very well-known ritual includes a pilgrim's path around the mountain that has to be performed 13 times before the person has sufficiently pleased the gods. The usage of such rituals is part of Cursed Mountains, but they are not performed in a proper way in our game.
I mean, I can definitely appreciate
That's
the
reason
effort that
why
went
our goddess
into
gets very upset and spreads the curse
trying to
The curse affects the process of life cycles. The dead
stay
souls
true
are stuck
to
in the
like
Bardo, and they cannot move on to
Buddhism
nirvana or back to another life iteration.
research.
This situation obviously makes them pretty angry. That was the first glimpse of Cursed Mountain, the storyline, and the unusual things that happen in the Himalayas. There's more to come. Don't miss
Very
it.
much based on reality. With the ghosts and everything, for sure.
Hi, I'm Gunther Hager. I'm the design director of Cursed Mountain. Today we'll take a closer look at Cursed Mountain. The player starts in Lando, a small village located at an altitude of 5,000 meters, and ends up on the summit of Chomolonzo at more than 8,000 meters.
Yeah, this
In order
is
to
one of
get
the better
there,
looking
Eric
regions for
will
sure.
pass the rich and diversified scenery of the Himalayas, including smaller villages, terraced fields, ice glaciers and mountain passes. The further he ascends, the harsher the threats of the environment will get. If you don't play tactically, Eric can crash into the ice, be blown off the mountain by strong gusts of wind, and
Or
run
glitch
out of
out.
oxygen and stamina in the upper heights called the Death Zone. Even though Cursed Mountain takes place on a fictional mountain, the topography and the geography of the area is based on real-world satellite data.
That's
We
cool.
try to convey the hostile world of high-altitude climbing as best as possible in order to catch the authentic and dangerous atmosphere.
I mean,
of
it did
mountain
kind of
life.
feel like
The
a
setting requires
decently
a great
crafted mountain
impression
climb
of distance.
sometimes.
The entire country is set at such a high altitude.
This was one of my favorite
looking
locations.
up
This place was
at
awesome.
over 8,000 meter high mountains, and also looking down again is a vital part of the experience. Though Cursed Mountain is a linear game experience, the entire world is visible to the player at all times. This means, standing in Lando, the first level in the game, you can actually see the complete trail up to the summit.
That's pretty awesome.
The same applies when you're further up on Chomolonzo, at which point you can turn back and see all the levels that you've already passed and accomplished. We think that this is a completely new and astonishing feature on the Wii platform. What the player experiences is very scary and violent. Half of the people that climb up these mountains die up there and are left behind.
Yeah,
You
this
will
game did a
encounter
really
dead
good job
bodies,
of making you feel
frozen
alone
mummies,
and isolated.
fear-inducing Buddhist rituals. Cursed Mountain is violent in the sense of ever-present danger, very aggressive environments, and enemies. Thanks for tuning in to find out more about the actual world of Cursed Mountain.
You're welcome.
Stay tuned, as there is more to come.
Very few people have seen this documentary, because this only has 80 views, and then the only other way you would have seen it is if you bought the rare collector's edition of this.
Lambourne, and I'm the audio director, musician,
and then
sound
beat the
designer
game, and then
on Cursed
probably
Mountain. And I'm here today to give
had
you an
the
inside
desire to
view
watch this.
of
So
the audio production behind the
I would
project.
imagine maybe somewhere in the realm
With
of
Cursed Mountain, we have
100
very
to 300
lethal
people have watched this in full.
inhospitable. It's got high
This documentary.
altitudes,
All this
extreme
effort.
cold, and bleak, rugged terrain. But there's also this spiritual thread running through the game world as well. And there are themes of death, love, insanity, and
We'll
and
have
the
to see
occult.
what happens, Jake. We'll see.
So this path leads me to intertwine the music and the environmental effects. You know, one informs the other. And so the line between the score and the soundtrack are intentionally blurred. And I think it hints at a sort of a oneness, a singularity in the game world, which is what I
Yeah,
hope will be
sound was so
communicated by the audio in Cursed Mountain.
It was like a very good blend of sound
I collected
effects
together
and music.
many instruments and materials from the region and set them up at home in an environment where I could record them whenever I felt inspired to. So you're going to hear a timbre from the region in the music score and also in the environmental effects. Tibetan singing bowls flow in and out of the wind effects, and the wind flows in and out of the music. You'll hear the sound of tiny metal bells, for example, in the snow particles that fall in the ice caves of the game. It's this combination of the real and surreal that I think you're going to find interesting in Cursed Mountain. We wanted to make the player feel small, vulnerable, and an alien in his environment.
Hey, what's up, Tom?
So the environmental
We
weather
just beat
effects
this
are
game,
very
so we're
important in
watching the
conveying
making of.
the message and giving
It was a good
the
game.
land itself a sense
I would definitely
of
recommend
presence
it.
and a sense of power. But inside all those powerful effects, if you stand and listen for a moment, you're going to hear sort of tortured voices and sinister echoes coming out from the shadows. I wanted to give
This
the
guy
environment
was like,
certain honesty.
this guy was
So
one of
I
the most
tried to
important
avoid the
members of the
standards
team.
Hollywood cliches.
The sound
and
was just
use the
amazing.
sonic diversity of the natural environment as a language used to communicate with the player. And I think that, more than anything, is what gives Cursed Mountain its own unique voice. I've never really worked on a game before where the sounds were actually so very rare, but in a strange way very familiar. They're crude but incredibly powerful, primal sounds. There's this, again, this harshness of the wind, the thunder, the lightning, you know, huge sounds, with all this wonderful counterpoint as well of the spirituality that runs through the land. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I really hope you're going to enjoy the audio experience that Cursed Mountain has in store for you.
I like how they're like speaking like we haven't played the game yet, but I'm pretty sure that people are not going to watch this before they play the game.
Hi there, I'm Julian Canning, art director of Cursed Mountain at Deep Silver. Today I'm going to give you an overview about the production values
Season
and
salt.
art direction of Cursed Mountain.
Thanks for hooking up, Goji. Really appreciate it.
At
Spreading the
beginning,
emote
we
love.
started with cultural as well as
Enjoy the
religious
emotes, Goji.
environments and background story. The idea was to establish ties between horror and religious traditions or rituals from Tibet. Our goal was to create an atmosphere based on the best characteristics of both of these worlds. As already mentioned before, all our games are based on thorough research and real-world facts. So all art assets you see in the game are based on extensive research and references from the real world or mythical Buddhist traditions. We took the freedom to add a little bit of our own imagination to all assets.
Yeah, you don't say.
The workflow
But the art
included
direction was
searching
still
for
really good.
references and combining them with our vision. After a period of reflection and settlement, we worked hard to create something new and very unique in order to offer the player an authentic and very special gaming experience. One thing that particularly attracted us was the Tibetan architecture. The very special style of these buildings offers very
Okay, so they
unique and
definitely
impressive
didn't
visuals
travel
for
to
gamers.
locations,
Coming from
but
an
they did a
alpine
lot of
country,
image research.
We know what effort is needed to create such astonishing architecture at such height in the real world, out in the middle of nowhere. It was important for us to convey the breathtaking views of the Tibetan environment. The player should always have the impression of being small and vulnerable compared to the huge buildings and ancient religion. Another very important aspect to convey the mythical atmosphere of Cursed Mountain are the cutscenes.
Yeah, I don't know about them cutscenes.
The style of these short stories support the surreal weirdness of Frank's and Eric's journey to the summit of the Sacred One. We've chosen this style specifically
because your budget was low,
based on unknown secrets of Buddhist religion and our Western understanding of it. A complete different approach than the one we're using for Ride to Hell, for example, with more than 2 hours of motion capture movie-style video.
So all of their budget went to some game called Ride to Hell, and then Cursed Mountain had to have shafted cutscenes.
Hello, I'm Hannes. I'm the executive producer of Cursed Mountain. Today I'm going to tell you what opponents, enemies and encounters Eric is going to face in Cursed Mountain. Who or what is Eric Simmons actually fighting against? Eric has to face several threats in Cursed Mountain, the first of which is the mountain itself, Chomolonzo, which local people call the Sacred One. High altitude climbing is very dangerous. A lot of mountaineers do not return from the expeditions and remain up there. Eric has to stand the bitter cold and wind, blizzards, as well as lack of oxygen in the upper heights called
the thing about
the
this
Death
game
Zone.
is, like,
all of these extreme weather conditions
especially on the
are
Wii,
part of Eric's fight.
this
up
game
to
is
the summit.
so unique on the Wii.
Beyond
There's
the elements,
nothing
Eric
else
will
like this
encounter
game on Wii.
creatures that will make it
Typically,
difficult for
Wii
him to
games are
decide
very
whether they are
fast,
real
arcadey,
or
especially if they have motion
consequences of
controls.
high altitude
Like,
sickness
there's
and
really
lack of
nothing else on the
oxygen.
Wii that is so slow and
Eric
methodical.
realizes on his way up to the summit that these souls are ghosts of dead local people, climbers, and monks from monasteries along his trail. All these enemies are stuck in the Bardo due to the curse that was spread throughout the whole region. All these ghosts are based on real-world references, like typical farmers from the Himalayas, or climbers equipped with mountain gear from the 80s. These people follow their daily routines.
I was wondering
as some
about
of
the
them
ghosts that
don't
had the
even
hoodies on.
realize that they're actually dead. The curse came into effect exactly the moment when those people died, and especially the Western climbers have no clue what's happening to them.
Oh, hey, look, the motion
monks,
controls
though,
look different.
Are even
You
more
see that?
angry and aggressive as they realize
The
what's
icons
going
are
on
different.
and feel helpless in the state of Bardo. For this reason, monks are higher level enemies and won't interfere with the player at the very beginning. Last but not least, very typical for a level-based game, Eric has to defeat several bosses.
The bosses
These
are one of the
bosses
bigger
are
highlights
based
of this
on
game.
Tibetan and Buddhist mythology, but they're all fictional, a combination of various influences and religious.
I wish there were more
creatures
of them,
and
to be
gods.
honest.
All of them are very powerful and show the violent
This guy
as
in
well as
particular was
destructive
really cool.
force that also exists in Buddhism. In order to defeat these enemies, Eric has to use mantras, prayers, and gestures that the player has to perform with both arms.
Oh
We will
wow,
open
that's
the
so
player's
sad.
body language,
That's so
forcing
sad
him to face his
that they
fear
mentioned
while fighting
the Ride
enemy
to Hell
with these
game that they were
gestures.
working on.
Doing so,
And
the
then
player will
this
be pulled even
studio
deeper into the
went
atmosphere
out
of
of
the Tibetan
business
mountains.
before it was released.
In Lando, the city Eric
And they said they were
starts
doing
mission,
2 hours of
he
motion
finds
capture
Frank's ice pick.
FMVs.
Due to the spiritual connection
That's
between
pretty
the
sad.
brothers, Eric realizes that this mountain gear is very special. Frank has performed an ancient ritual.
Was
which
this
gave
the
ice
last
pick
game that they
special
released?
powers in order to resist
That would
and
be
defeat
even
the
more
spiritual
sad if
enemy.
this was the last game they released. I really hope it
During
wasn't.
the game, Eric will find more artifacts that power up the pickaxe, offering various kinds of attack.
Closed down after this
reducing the
game?
opponent's health to a certain
Man.
limit, a special finishing move is available.
It was their only
Frank
game?
is able to defeat
God,
the
what
enemy
promise the
performing a
studio had.
mantra, a Buddhist
Seriously,
prayer
for their
with
first game
gestures
together?
Of both arms. Based on the enemy's
Just
level,
imagine what
each
they could
ghost
have went on
class
to create
requires
if this
special
was their
prayers
first
and
one.
gestures, which are more or less complex,
In the survival
depending
horror
on the
genre.
enemy. Throughout the game, Eric
Well,
meets
yeah, I'm
several
sure it bombed
NPCs
really bad.
who
I mean,
introduce him to the mythical
a
powers of
unique
Buddhism.
non-kitty game on the
He will
Wii.
learn to use mantras
I don't
to
blame it
protect
for
himself
bombing.
and to understand what really happened to his brother Frank. That was a brief overview of the enemies and the combat that they
Imagine
will
putting
use in
so much
First Mountain.
passion into this game and
Eric's way
then
to the summit is
you
filled
see
with
mediocre
life-taking threats
reviews and you
dangers.
see the sales
Will
and see
he
that
be able
nobody
to
is
find
buying
Frank
this
in
game
time?
and like a couple months later it's in the bargain bin. That must feel so bad. They deserve so much more recognition for this game. And there it is. The making of
pretty cool. But we are not done tonight. For those of you that stuck around, there is a surprise. Because if I can bring up the right thing. It's movie night. We're going to be watching a movie tonight. Which one? You're going to have to stick around to find out. We're going to take a brief intermission, however. So grab your popcorn, grab your drinks. It'll be about 5 minutes. And we'll be right back to watch a movie.